Hey everyone, I have just changed out my industrial fan right here in my bedroom, and before I had the 81 to 85 era Goldline. Here are the blades for it, and this is what makes it that. See, it's the first era of Goldline. This is the Banvil / Envirofan step motor versus this motor here, which is a recessed motor, so it's like it's inside out on the other one. But this is my ultimate favorite era of the Banvil / Envirofan Goldline. This one is from Canada, so it's actually labeled purely a Banvil extra heavy duty Goldline. So in order for this to run right, I had to change the control. It's the same type of control, but the values are different in it. Low is 8 microfarads. Medium low on this 4-speed is 12 microfarads, and then put them together to get 20 for medium high, and then high is just open power. So without further ado, I'm going to start with low. And low is all the way up. Show you what kind of low speed you get. I'm gonna let it speed up. Okay, that's a decent low. I like this kind of a low speed. This is about the low speed that I seen the ones at this grocery store called Kohl's Grocery Store run. There were 10 of these in a half circular type ceiling. It made like an arch, a big arch from one side to the other side of the store. The center part of the store was the highest. It was like a half circle type shaped roof, and these in the center were like 25-30 feet up, and a few out of the 10 were running at this speed. And then there were times when I was a little child, I used to eye these out all the time. All right, here is medium low. I used to eye these out, and I was just drawn to these, like some of you drawn to fan as young kids are. I was really drawn to these, and I just dreamed of owning one of these or having one of these. And I finally got it. Okay, this is medium low. This is perfect. And then medium high. I mean, this is close to high, and that's what I want in a medium high, is something that's actually below high, but not quite insane. So this is at 2, which is medium high. Here comes high. And this thing is insanely fast. Now get this. This was rated, the amp rating on this is 1 amp, but I tested this on the test rig, and it draws just over 0.9 amps, like 0.94 amps, and so it's basically the 0.9 amp motor. Now Dan Spiffy Newman has 2 of these in his garage shop, and they're rated at 1 amp, but they're older than this, and they don't go as fast. They go as fast as the high medium on this one. So this thing is insanely fast, and I'm feeling a lot of air. I'm gonna go over to the bed and see what kind of air movement I get. Oh, wow. That's what I'm talking about. Air movement. Especially this room is like a sunroom in the summer, even with air conditioning on. So, time for spin down. But yeah, I used to eye these out as a little kid, and I was just drawn. And there were times, especially in my earlier years, when me and my mom, where she'd take me to this grocery store, and none of them were on. They were always off a lot of times until later on in life. When I was older, I started seeing them on. For whatever reason, they never turned them on when I was a little one, and I was always bummed about that. So, and I've seen these at plenty of other places too when I was a young kid as well, and of course I was just as drawn, migrated right to them. This is just, but it's just such a beauty. I have restored this thing. That's another thing, by the way. I have this thing when I got it at Fanimation, the motor was rusted. It was like paint was coming off and it was rusty. Downrod was really rusty too, paint coming off. And I just sandblasted everything. Blades weren't in bad shape. I just decided not to repaint them, but the downrod I did, the canopies, and the motor I just repainted, sandblasted, started all over. So, all right. Well, that is all for this Banvil Union era gold line. This is from the late 70s to very beginning of the 80s. And then that one was made right after it, like from 82 to 85, and then 86 to present is the modern gold line that you all see today. So, other than that, that is all I have for this gold line. Thanks for watching.